talking about earlier, though, about quarterbacks.
Not able to bring it in.
Last year, North County's quarterback, Nolan Reed, actually plays at SEMO.
Really?
Yeah. So him and Civi will be reuniting again in college.
Do you think Civi has a chance going to the NFL?
I don't think so. I mean, never say
oh,
never.
Wow. Fell out of his hands.
Out to Huff. Huff trying to drive in, nothing there. Out to Johnson. Johnson wanted to shoot that. I could tell in his eyes, but he didn't.
You got to have self-control in those situations. Those plays will blow your lead.
Huff with the spin move. Still nothing.
Able to save it, able to bring it in, but it's an out of bounds. So what were you saying? He won't make it?
I mean, I'm not gonna say never just because I don't want to hate on the hometown guy, but the chances to make it to the NFL are definitely very tough, and you have to be the elite of the elite just to make it. So, but they did a couple years ago have a North County student who made it to the NFL.
Who does he play for?
The Cleveland Browns. I forgot his first name, but his last name is Forbes.
Is he a starter?
I don't believe he's a starter. I think he comes off the bench, but he also played for SEMO, which is the college that Civi was going to. So
really,
yep. The more you know.
Well, he had to go to Cleveland, right?
Yep.
Feel bad in that aspect. Who knows? The off season's coming up. Maybe people will get traded.
Yeah. Kekak holding the ball. So is Wigger trying to run out the last 30 seconds. Turnover by Wigger. Monroe pushing the break. Cooper looking for a charge. Nothing.
And where was the defense?
I think he's expecting him to run into him. Trying to pull the charge, but nothing really happened there. Kekak has the ball, looking to hold the ball. 14 seconds left, no pressure on him.
And so heading into the final quarter, North County's up by 19. Who knows what will happen this fourth quarter?
It's off by Huff. Wigger gets the steal.
Whoa! And looks like he's about to body slam him on this court.
Hey, I didn't know this was WWE.
All right, so heading into the fourth quarter, the score is 44-26. We will take a minute break. And we got some technical difficulties here. We have no ads. So we apologize to everyone who paid to sponsor us. But how about we shout out the sponsors?
Okay, we have First State Community Bank, Hub's Pub, Domino's, Bryant Restoration, Shelter Insurance, Scott Haggerty, CZ Boyer's Funeral Home, Shelter Insurance, JG Vickers, and of course, number one, UniTec Career Center, which is enabling us to do this broadcast tonight.
The last basketball game I went to Hub's Pub right after.
Yep.
They're always great late at night.
Yeah.
Always. You get their slogan, go see them after the game.
Yeah.
Do it. It's worth it. And they're not that expensive either. It's one of the few homemade restaurants that are really good.
Yeah. So North County is not as talented this year, but North County made it to the Class 5 quarterfinals in 2020, which was five points away from the Final Four.
Now, is the way they made it because they were a great team or because a lot of players weren't playing basketball due to the pandemic? I don't really know much about that.
No, they were a great team. They had Carter Kekak, which is Cooper Kekak's older brother, who's a great player for them.
Yeah.
And then they added that offseason Kyle Conkright, who was from Ellington High School, and both of them are now playing college basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
who do they play for?
Carter Kekak plays for a Mineral Area College right around here. And then Kyle Conkright went to Columbia College up close, right next to Mizzou.
Nice. Anyways, there was a three.
Yeah, by, what's his name? Caden Merrill, number 44. And Ware shoots his own three, and that's short again. Wicker definitely not making his shots lately.
Please, North County, do not blow this.
And Hale for three, and
that's
good.
2 threes in a row by West County.
That cuts the lead down to just 12.
All right, North County, it's time to get in the paint, establish your dominance again.
I still don't understand why they haven't put Sippy back into the game.
Neither do I. Maybe he got hurt, you think?
I don't know. I really can't tell.
Oh, someone got hurt a few moments ago. Who was that?
That was Grant Mullins.
Grant Mullins. Right.
But without either of them, and they really don't have much of a paint presence.
Not really. And he's doing good. Kekek is doing good. He's trying to waste as much time as possible because you can tell that their offense is getting tired. This squad has been in most of the game. They need to just relax a little bit, maybe score a couple points along the way and hold their defense together. And shot clock goes down, I believe.
No, it was a travel call.
It was?
On Zane Huff.
Okay.
I'm not sure why Zane Huff hasn't really been in attack mode this game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's scared because he'll get taken out or what's happening, but
maybe. I mean, the penalty fouls were going crazy
and
at the beginning.
It's a charge on Levi Hale.
Speaking of fouls, there's one. But the fouls were going crazy this game. I guess they're just trying not to get fouled or ejected from the game, which I can't blame them in that aspect. But
and Danny Gantz comes in for Zane Huff. And now that I think about it, do you think that technical that was called on Civi is playing any role in why they haven't put him back into the game?
Right. He might have got ejected because he's had like 3 fouls at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now.
I'm not sure because Caden Merrill's still in the game, and he also got called for a technical, so not 100%, but...
One thing that we haven't looked at this quarter is the score. It's 44-32. And now putting it into context, with over 6 minutes left, West County's got a chance here.
Cooper Kekak calls a timeout for the Raiders.
And so 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. It's 44-32. A little over 10 points until the game is tied. They need 11 to win it. What do you think? How much of a chance do you think that West County has, like percentage-wise?
I wouldn't say they're out of it. I'd say 25% chance to end up coming back and winning the game.
I'd go a little more 35, just knowing this West County team. They're a very solid basketball team. Their record really states that. And North County, we know they blow a lot of leads.
Now, as we see Ty Harlow down there, I think if they had him in the game, they'd be a lot better this game just because that's one of their main key components on offense.
Why is he not in the game?
I haven't been able to tell. It seems like he's looking injured, wobbling a little bit on the sideline, but not 100%. And as well as one of their starters, Garrison Turner, a junior, quit last week. Not 100% sure why.
Their point guard, their star point guard?
Yeah, he's a junior.
I heard a little bit about that. I wasn't 100% sure, and so I didn't want to mention anything.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking as well. Like, if they quit, how long was it ago since they quit?
A week and a half ago at max.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why West County's not as solid.
Yeah.
Because shooting-wise, you have seen these past 2 quarters, they have not really played basketball or offensive-wise.
I mean, missing 2 starters is a key factor for any team, especially this West County team, which doesn't have that large of a bench.
And a steal. What a steal! Kekak.
Kekak's going all the way. Oh, no, he's not. Gets it out to Smith. Smith goes up, and it rims out. But Smith almost gets his own rebound.
Ooh.
Danny Johnson hustling. Danny Gantz.
I can see that the rebound squad is really good at rebounds this game.
Hale with the air ball for West County.
And that's 2 air balls. Which one was worse, North County's or West County's?
I think Hale's was just because he was wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce Martin comes in for number 44, Caden Merrill.
And that's our air ball of the game.
Cooper Kekak trying to get around him. He keeps on riding him. Back out to Smith. Smith for 3, and it's good.
And it's good. Does that put the game away?
3.
I believe that could put the game away. What about you? What do you think?
I think they still got a little bit more life in them. We'll have to see how the game goes.
About 5 minutes left. 5 minutes and 10 seconds exactly.
Oh.
And almost a dunk.
That was so close to being a dunk. I thought they had it.
Look at the West County's student section. They look so happy.
Not much of a student section for West County, though. Only having about 10 people.
Yeah.
And that's tipped out by number 2, Levi Hale.
And so North County will get the ball. Great game, I think, that North County is playing. They look very solid.
Ball into Smith. Back to Kekak. Back to Smith. I don't think North County is really in any rush. Back out to Johnson to Kekak. Kekak looking into Smith. Smith trying to get something going. Out to Wigger. Wigger for 3, and that's off. Wigger has only hit 1 3, and I think he's shot about maybe at least 10.
And that is backcourt. That should be backcourt anyways. He was up, then he dribbled backwards. And I believe that's what they'll do, but I'm not sure about that. Now, like I said, you're the basketball guy. You're mainly like the rules officiator. Would that be, is that what it was, I believe?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I wasn't paying 100%, but I definitely know that West County's head coach was not happy at all.
No.
He's yelling at the refs.
About 4 minutes and 15 to go. Does not look that happy is West County. I do believe this game is about over, don't you?
Yep.
And so North County will go home, go to sleep. Happy team players. They've worked as a team 3 out of 4 quarters. They've gotten the paint. That's exactly what they needed to do. And look what I said. They got away with the win.
The only thing that I can say to critique North County is I'd say Lane Wigger has to hit his threes if he's going to shoot that many. And then also they have to start out shooting much better and working inside more, because whenever you play a good team, if you get down by that much in the first quarter, a good team's not going to let you come back.
Yeah.
And Job Smith lays it in for 2.
And I sat here for 15 minutes watching West County warm up.
Yeah.
And I sat here and I thought to myself, West County is going to destroy North County. I sat here and oh my gosh, a steal. I'm sorry, but wow, Kekak is wild with those steals. But it goes out of bounds.
So what made you think that North County or West County was going to destroy them by so much?
West County was standing there shooting the ball, and I saw maybe 4, maybe 5 misses. And then I go over to North County, and I see maybe 1, maybe 2 completions. It's all – North County did not look like good shooters. I did not know what their defense looked like. Clearly their defense was very solid here, but so was their shooters. It's like they completely switched teams halfway.
Well, North County is normally known for their defense, especially man-to-man. They never go into zone as long as – because I used to go to North County. As long as I've been following them and whenever I was part of their program, they never really switch up from man-to-man. So they're going to get in your grill and play tough defense. But as far as you were saying, their shooting, I mean, I feel like for basketball-wise, like the intensity, it intensifies during the game. So you could be shooting terrible before – or great before, but whenever the game time turns on, that's when it really shows.
Exactly. Our play of the game brought to you by Bryant Restoration. It would have to be, I personally think, the play that we dissected earlier, where there was a pass on the inside and then a pass back, and then able to get the player wide open on the outside to make that shot, that wild shot. A shot that shouldn't have been made. Wouldn't you agree?
I'd have to say I disagree. I feel like the play of the game for me was Drew Johnson's 4th 3, because it gave him an even larger lead, and he hit 3 up to that point. So, I mean, 4 in a game is really good.
That would be, yeah, I think that would be the play of the game. I just thought mine because I just thought it was really funny how that should not have been a make, and yet it was.
What's even funnier about that is that's Lane Wigger's only 3 made this entire game.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Bryant Restoration play of the game was Johnson's 4-3 to give him the even bigger win or lead and possibly the win. Most likely the win.
Looks like North County's just trying to dribble it out here, not really trying to look to score much, but that's what I would do if I was the coach.
Definitely. It's a great idea. You ever play Madden?
Yeah.
Well, I never do this, but I learned quickly the goal to win is to waste as much time as possible.
And Danny Gantz gets his first points of the game.
And I know Madden's basically irrelevant to that, but, I mean, that's the thing in sports. The goal is to waste as much time as possible if you have the lead, or even if you don't have the lead, just in case you do get the lead. Am I right?
Yeah.
North County's coach, I think, is really smart.
North County still leading with 2 minutes to go. Score of 51-34. Cooper Kekak dishes out to Joe Smith for 3, and that rims out.
So in your professional opinion, what do you think the reason for North County being 6-8 with a coach that seems very smart in the game of basketball? What do you think their reason for having a losing record and last in their division?
I think it's personally their offense. I think their defense is pretty good for the most part, but it seems like, let me collect my thoughts. They're very stagnant, and a lot of times they don't try and drive in and look to score. A lot of times they just pass it out and try and rely on Lane Wigger to score, but it seems like all around, Lane Wigger hasn't been hitting the shots, but his teammates have definitely been able to pick up the slack for them.
And I think a big aspect of them winning games and being calm is not like the West County coach, where the West County coach, I'm sitting here, and he looks like he's having steam come out of his ears.
Yeah.
But when I look over at North County, he seems calm, and he tells his players what to do, and they seem like a team.
Yeah. But I think sometimes it can be good for the coach to be angry, just kind of motivates you and makes you want to play harder so you don't have to run the next day. But
yeah.
I mean, North County is 2 class sizes bigger than them. They're class 5, and West County's class 3.
Yep. Our upcoming live streams, this upcoming Thursday, we got girls basketball, Fredericton at North County. Then we got another girls basketball game, Farmington at North County. Boys basketball, Fredericktown at North County. Then Central at North County for girls. Valley at North County for boys. Saxony Lutheran for girls. And Owensville at North County for girls. Again, that is our final live stream for the basketball season. And then I believe we'll pick up our live streams again when football season starts, right?
No, we have baseball season. You can't forget about baseball.
Baseball season. Personally, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball, of course.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me re-answer. To play, definitely basketball. To watch, I'd say football.
Definitely. Football's more of my sport.
Yeah.
I know more about that than I know of basketball. But from what I see, North County is just a very solid basketball team. They're doing everything that they need to do right. And I think, do you think they have a chance of becoming number 3 in the division?
Well, who's all in their large school conference?
On the conference, let me pull that up real quick. I have this trusty iPad. So Central, of course, it's 13-2. They're the best. They're 2-0 in the conference. St. John is 11-3, 2-0 in the conference. Potosi is 13-3. Well, they probably have a chance of becoming 4th place, right?
Well, I think
because most of the teams already have over 10 wins.
Personally, I think they could be, I'd say 4th.
Yeah.
Because Potosi has 13 wins. I don't think North County is going to be able to beat that. So I think 4th place is definitely in their reach. I don't think Farmington's that much better than North County.
Nope, not at all.
They play Farmington on Friday, and which is Sibby's last game, and I think that should be a good game.
Yeah.
For both teams.
That will be a very good game, I think. West County, after this loss, they will probably be 2nd place. Valley Catholic will probably take over the lead there. But I don't know, West County seems like a good team. They just weren't playing the greatest this afternoon.
Yep.
And bring it out. There's 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the game. North County will take the win. Brought to you by CZ Boyer's Funeral Home. Who would you say is the player of the game? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go.
I think I would either go with Johnson or Kekak. Kekak has been getting in there, doing some impressive rebounds, able to get in the pocket. But when they can't get into the area, I'm forgetting the word here, the paint. That's what it is.
Yep.
They always pass it to Johnson, and Johnson most times gets it. But I think the more important aspect here would be Cooper Kekak. I think Kekak is the player of the game.
See, I was right with you, but I didn't have Kekak in my top 2. I was gonna say Johnson and Smith, just because he's been playing tough defense and he's got quite a few transition points. And then whenever they really need it in the post, he's really stepped up since Grant Mullins got injured and Andrew Sivvy hasn't been there. But I also agree with your Cooper take, so I'd give Cooper the player of the game.
Yeah. Cooper's just been playing great basketball. And so with 5 seconds left, North County will walk away being officially 7-8, not being last place anymore, and losing their breaking their 3-game losing streak. Great game played by North County. Seems that they're angry at their losses. The coaching was perfect. I just really think that North County just played a great game. What about you?
I agree. So the final score from North County Gymnasium of Bonne Terre is 53-37 North County.
Make sure to tune in for our boys basketball live stream tomorrow. No, it's girls basketball. Tomorrow, Fredericktown at North County. That should be a good game. The girls' standings are, they are third place being 8-6. But anyways, this has been the UniTec Digital Media broadcast. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.